Dear students, welcome to our class on weather forecasting and agro advisories, advances 1. Weather forecasting, agro advisories, advances 1. So, advances 1, 2, 3, 4 are there. Just I have divided conveniently for your easy understanding. Now, so there are three types of weather forecasting: short range weather forecast, medium range weather forecast, long range weather forecast. The short range weather forecast is again divided into nowcasting, a very short range. Okay, that's what we discussed in the first class. Now, just what exactly is the definition of weather forecasting? Predicting the weather for the next few days to follow is known as weather forecasting. Everybody in our day-to-day lives also we are interested. What is predicted for me? What is predicted for me? What is predicted for me? Let me do good. Let me do good. Let me do excellent, like that. So weather forecasting is also very, very interesting to the farmer. As agrometeorologists, we must give excellent advisories to the farmer. That's why I have divided advances into 4 classes of very, very short duration, maybe 5 to 7 minutes each. Now, in this class, we try to understand just small introduction, application of weather forecast in agriculture. Now, what exactly? This is I am taking from my own book. Okay. Practical Agrometeorology. Practical Agrometeorology, recently written in the year 2018. I have made a lot of about with regard to agro advisories are concerned. The information which I am going to give you is from my book. Next 3 classes are also from my book. Now, see what is very, very basics, not advances, introduction. Advances, introduction, I would like to say. Now, agrometeorological advisories relate the past, current, and predicted weather for agricultural operations. Now, behavior of weather, both in space and time, considerably affect the agricultural production. Year-to-year variations in crop production are generally attributed to aberrations in the behavior of weather. The mission of course, as far as India is concerned, there is one National Center for Medium Range Weather Forecasting, NCMOWF. Okay, there it was established as far as India is concerned to help the farmers minimize losses, maximize the profits. Okay, how to minimize? By decreasing the weather related losses. Now, they produce AAS, Agromet Advisory Services, Agromet Advisory Bulletin, AABs. That's what we discuss in the classes to come, advances to. One only basics. Now, agricultural operations can be suitably planned and appropriate measures can be taken to offset the adverse influences of weather if forecasts are available. Thus, forecast of weather parameters plays a vital role in agricultural production. In most of the cases, when weather occurrence is not sudden, this is very important. In most of the cases, when weather occurrence is not sudden, just like flash floods, okay, not sudden. Of course, avalanches, okay, there is a less lead time. That's what we discuss in the agrometeorological disasters. That's why please subscribe to my channel, Agrometeorology Farmers and Road Down Basics. I am not discussing advances. Now, see, it helps in enhancing the economic gains by suitable adjustment of the farming and other agriculture related activities according to the impending weather conditions, impending future forecasting weather conditions. The gain can be either through reducing the input costs for farm management or through increasing the production through minimization of losses. So this is what I would like to say, a small brief introduction. Now let us go to application of weather forecast in agriculture. It is also small introductory remarks like so weather forecasts, as I said, are divided into 3: short range weather forecast, medium range weather forecast, and long range weather forecast. Short range weather forecast, nowcasting, very short range, and of course short range weather forecast, it is up to 72 hours, 0 to 2, up to 12, okay, 3 to of course 72 hours. So this is the short range weather forecast. The medium range weather forecast is from 3 days to 10 days, maybe up to 12 days. The long range weather forecast is 10 days or 12 days to 1 month, sometimes in 1 year, here and there in some places, so you will find for 2 years in 3 4 countries. Now, the short and medium range weather forecasts are helpful in day-to-day agricultural operation. What are the day-to-day agricultural operations? Whether I should go for primary tillage, whether I should go for secondary tillage, whether I should go for seed bed preparation, whether can I go for sowing or transplanting, like this day-to-day agricultural operations. The medium range weather forecasts are useful for taking measures to offset the ill effects or crop in the field, and for planning routine agriculture operation. A pest is occurring, irrigation has to be scheduled. I give you an example here. The long range weather forecasts help in planning of a future cropping system. Which crop should follow first crop? Which crop should I go for a mixed cropping? Should I go for a crop rotation? Should I go for a cropping sequence? That is decided by long range weather forecast. Short range weather forecast, day-to-day agricultural operation. Medium range weather forecast, any stresses are there. Biotic, abiotic stresses, so that interventions can be there. Now, so as the reliability of a forecast decreases with increasing periods, so of course if it is 2 days we can give, if it is for 1 week we can give, if it is for a month or year, the decreasing possibility is there for the accuracy. So that's why, okay, so users should revise their plans made in advance in view of the subsequent forecast. We give the medium range weather forecast, we give the long range weather forecast, but we give the nowcasting, we give the very short range and short range. So we should plan accordingly by taking these things into consideration in ensembling technology. Okay, now planning and operational activities in agriculture requires forecasts in respects of elements like expected cloudiness, air humidity in lower levels, probability of rain and expected rain, wind speed and direction, dew duration and intensity, and variation in temperature, particularly temperature range. Okay, so those are relating to extreme conditions are also required by the farmers. So this is a small introduction as far as our advances are concerned. From my book, I am going to cover 3 to 4 advances, so where we discuss the same thing: weather forecasting and agro advisories advances. Thanking you for your patience here.